Jesus fuck. Okay. So yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 90. Fuck me in the ass. 8, I think.
What the fuck is that?
My name is TheRealPortz, and that's EvilSpaceBunny. This is Ignore the Backlog podcast. Did I say that part?
I think so.
Good. Intro nailed.
Good job. Proud of you. Best one yet.
How we doing? What's up, Bunny? How you doing?
I'm alive. I'm surviving-ish. I haven't been streaming or gaming much, but that's okay.
That is okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's life.
Take up other hobbies like personal health, you know?
Yeah, like paying fucking for no health insurance, life things. Yeah, it's great. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Just go take care of some emergencies real quick.
Yeah. I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
What about you? How are you?
I'm playing video games. I'm playing way too many video games.
Oh.
Well, not way too many. Not way too many. Don't get excited.
One?
I misspoke.
Is it Dota?
It's kind of 3, but yeah, it's mainly Dota. It's mainly Dota for a couple more weeks. Probably I guess the rest of the month maybe.
When's
I have
the
no
tournament
idea
again?
how long this league is supposed to go.
Oh, okay.
No idea. I don't even understand the bracket system
Okay.
at all. I couldn't begin. So the way we're doing it is series of 2. Like if you win the series, you get points. I don't know if there's points involved, and maybe they just add up the totals at the end, like total games won or something.
Yeah.
And then they decide who faces who. But there's only like 6 teams, so it's gonna be.
It seems like a lot of games. It's almost like basketball where you play people more than once. It sounds like.
We might. I'm not sure. Maybe we only play each other once. But if we all play everyone once.
Yeah.
What is it? 5 weeks of Dota, and then the real tournament starts. That's a lot.
That is quite a bit, actually.
So yeah, I don't know. It's really fun though.
How is your team
It's
doing?
super fun. Really good. We are tied with the front runners.
Wow.
Which is to say we are front runners, and so is one other team. 3-1.
3-1. That's pretty good.
The first team we faced was like the lowest MMR team.
Uh-huh.
So we stomped the fucking living bejesus out of them.
Did you make them cry?
I don't know. I like to think so. I imagine it. Yeah.
Do you think they were screaming at each other in Discord and be like, "Yo, what were you playing? What?"
Oh,
role were you playing?"
100%. I'm mid.
Okay, so you're mid.
Yeah, which means I get to stomp. The second game we played against them, I went 22-1.
Holy shit!
It was very fun. And the best part about doing this is having people cast your games and like saving the VOD so that you get to watch it later and just like fucking rub your dick off to it. You know what I mean?
You're like, "Oh yeah, I got that kill. Oh yeah, it's the best.
I'm so good." And they're like, "Yeah, you are." And you're like, "Oh, feels like mom's here."
Wait, what?
Because I guess I shouldn't have mixed the sexual reference with the mother. That was my bad. I'll take the responsibility of that. What just happened there?
Oh, ow.
I got that.
Oh, God, you're killing me. Literally. Oh, fuck.
It seems like your own body is capable
Shut
of
the
that.
fuck up. Anyway.
Yeah. So let's pretend that none of that happened and talk about real video games.
Yep. Okay, so Dota, League going good. What else?
The only other thing I'm playing is sequels to CRPGs.
Oh, no. Okay.
So Divinity Original Sin 2 with Fabian, obviously. We played a lot on Saturday. A ton. And then I also picked back up because I'm just like, I guess 16 hours in one day every week is not enough CRPG for me. I started, not started, but I went back to Pillars of Eternity 2.
Oh, okay.
That's going pretty good.
It's good.
It's really fun.
It's good.
It's a good game. I don't have anything new to say about either of those games.
Other than they're great. And
Oh,
they
except there's a
consume your-
mind fucking Pillars of Eternity 2.
Oh?
That's awesome. That series is fucking good at that shit. Their lore is just like, it's like, it's hard to explain. It's like when you learn something in real life and you're like, holy fuck, that's how that works. But this is like about their own made up situation with gods and all this shit.
Uh-huh.
So it's like way higher stakes than, real life hidden facts are. It's not like something you can put on a yogurt lid. But it's so cool because you have ingested 80 hours of lore at this point,
Right.
And you're like, God, I understand what's going on. It's so cool. And it made me realize this is probably why people like reading, because there's so much, that's exactly what books are. It's just shitloads of lore in this made-up universe real quick.
Yeah, usually that's why people like reading.
So maybe I'll read a book. I don't know.
Oh, holy shit, you're going to read a fucking book?
That would be different, huh?
That would be different. Can I make a suggestion?
New Year's resolution in September, baby.
What if you started
what's
off
your-
slow and you did a comic like the Dragon Age comics?
I mean,
It would be lore
I've read
that
a Dragon
know.
Age. I've read a Dragon Age book.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I'd rather read the Dragon Age books because I've read one of those already.
Okay.
Yeah. I love Dragon Age so much that I read a book when I hated books. So that should give you an idea of how much I like that lore. But that is a good idea. I was thinking Witcher also is something people do because I like The Witcher a lot. But no, I'm ready for like a real book.
There you go.
I've done it
Big boy
occasionally, very occasionally, once every 6 years or something.
It's a 6-year itch for reading a book.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
I feel like educating myself with reading a book.
Well, it's not exactly education, right? It's joy reading.
Entertainment? Yeah.
I'm not learning anything except maybe some words. Definitely some words.
Definitely some words.
Yeah.
See, you're still learning. I'm proud of you. Read a book.
Well, I haven't done it yet.
I'm proud of you for thinking about reading a book. Okay?
Thanks. That's so easy to get your approval. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
If you're ever a mom, you're gonna make them feel real good. They're not gonna have any life skills, but they're gonna feel good.
They're going to feel real good about themselves and be like, yeah, I'm so glad you teabagged that person in this game. Good job. Good job, Jimmy.
It's really good, honey. And I'm like, yeah. And you're like, yeah. Call him a shitbag because he is. You're the best.
Yeah, you're the best and he's the worst. Therefore, you must put him in your place. Okay? Okay. Good job, honey. Proud
This
of
is how you
you.
make Jeff Winger.
My kid would totally be turned into a Jeff Winger. Oh, God. Okay. So, lots of games. You actually play quite a
Yeah.
bit.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's just like they're so long. It's not like a new thing. Here's the new thing I did do
Yeah? What'd you do?
that we talked about.
Oh.
We watched The Shining.
Oh, you watched it!
I did.
What did you think?
Because I follow through on things. No,
That was so fucking catty, you bitch.
you haven't failed me on anything, so it's not about something. It's just for some reason it sounded like a fun thing to do.
That's fair.
Yeah. So The Shining, which the first thing that Fabian said,
Yeah.
as we were watching this movie, they were like in the car and shit.
Yeah.
She was like, I guess back then they didn't really care if the actors were attractive.
Holy
And I was like,
shit.
yeah, it's kind of true. obviously in horror movies you kind of want people to look a little fucking creepy anyway.
Yeah, a little.
And
yeah.
goddamn, Jack Nicholson.
Holy fuck, he
looks
good.
creepy. But so does fucking horse teeth his wife. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she had a really rough time on the set. I forgot. Shit. The actor or the director. Del Toro? No. Shit. What's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? He had her in tears like 90% of the time. So like when
he was an asshole?
Yeah, he was a huge dick.
Oh my god. I feel bad for saying something.
And so like
I mean it's 40 years later. But.
Yeah, I know. She was basically in tears most of the time during that set. And Stanley Kubrick. And he was just so mean to her. So, like, in those shots where she's fucking crying, she probably really was.
I heard Alfred Hitchcock did things like that.
Hitchcock
like he would
fucked
try
with
to
his
get
staff too, yeah.
people to like act better by being a piece of shit.
Yeah, like keeping his actresses on edge and stuff. He definitely did
Yeah,
that.
that's so weird.
It's very fucked.
Ugh, people know how to act. I mean, maybe back then they didn't. I don't know.
I don't know. What did you think, though? What did you think? Give it.
I liked it more than I thought I would.
Thank you.
But also, it just made me feel awful for her. I mean,
oh yeah, it's fucked.
He seemed like a piece of shit before all of that happened. You know, like there was a very little transformation to me. He was just kind of that way already.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is like he was already this way, and this place just let it loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't look up the end, like theories or whatever the resolute answer is for the end, but like the fact that so is that picture, is that him or is lineage or something? Like what is that? You know?
No, actually, I also have never looked into it, but I just kind of left it that he was, because he died there, he became a part of the hotel. And so, with the picture, spoilers for a 40-year-old movie, by the way.
Yeah.
So he appeared
that's kind of fucked up
in the photo because he died there, and so he's now a part of the hotel. He's one of the ghosts that haunts it now. And all the people in the picture are people who died there or haunt the hotel.
So it's not like a chime thing. It's just like he got added to
he got added to the pool, basically.
Oh, that's a good way of looking at
That's
it.
how I saw it. I never really looked too much into it, but I kind of like that theory.
I like that. I'm not gonna look it up either.
Yeah.
I'm gonna repeat that word for word.
Okay.
that is what it is now.
But yeah,
people can either accept it or not.
Yeah, that's like that's like one of my top favorite movies. The Shining.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's up there. It's my.
I can't imagine watching it again. I think it is like actually uncomfortable to watch.
It's intense. It's very intense.
The acting is pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I'm glad you watched it. Now you can.
There's so many things I didn't know. Like, okay, so I mean, this whole podcast is just gonna be about The Shining now.
Yeah. It is.
Fuck! I went in expecting Seth MacFarlane. We got The Shining. What was I gonna say? Fuck.
Shining movie expectations.
Did I give any clues?
Butts.
Butts? No.
Jack Nicholson being
so.
a crazy man.
God damn it! I can feel it in my soul, but I can't access it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you could spit it out later.
Yeah, it's fine. What'd you play?
What did I play?
Or watch or whatever. We're just doing whatever. Did you play any hopscotch or what's going on?
I don't think I have the ability to do hopscotch right now. So I did.
What?
I know. I did play one new game this week. I finally got around to Spiritfarer. And
it
is
I would like that game.
It's a very cozy game. You are a girl who basically takes over for Chiron because he wants to pass on. The guy who would ferry the souls to the underworld.
Naturally, yeah.
Yeah, so you take over and you're this cute little girl with her cat. No explanation on how you passed, but it doesn't really matter because you're slowly finding...
Are you forced into it?
No, not... Well, I mean, kind of. Yeah, but...
Yeah. Well, like you are the player, but
Yeah.
the character is or is not?
The character is too, but she doesn't seem to mind. She's just like, cool, I'm gonna ride a fucking boat and collect souls and
Man,
build
some
a boat.
people are like that, huh?
Yeah, and...
Like, this is just where I am. And it's like, okay.
Pretty much. And it's like, it's super cozy. I would compare this game to like Animal Crossings, and Stardew Valley had this weird kind of cozy baby. So like you build your boat, you have like a garden on your boat, you have a kitchen, and you slowly collect people to join you on your boat. And
You collect people. It's a serial killer game.
yes, you're basically Jeffrey
It's all
Dahmer.
cutesy. It's like that Ryan Reynolds movie where he's like a totally normal dude and he doesn't know that he kills people.
Fuck, what is that movie called? Because that's so good.
I don't goddamn know, but it is good.
It's so good where he's schizophrenic and he's talking to his cat.
Yeah.
And his dog. Yeah, god damn it.
Yeah, and then his apartment changes.
Oh god, it's so good with the containers. Anyway,
Yeah.
so kind of, you're collecting people and you slowly find all these spirits and they're connected to you in some way. Like you find your uncle, you find other people that have passed on that you've known.
Wait, so you're collecting them,
yeah,
but you're ferrying people to so you're taking them to hell or heaven or whatever?
yeah,
or
basically
whatever
you're gonna take them on to
spirit plane?
the next life, but you have to
Sure.
you have to basically fulfill their dying wish. And so you got to give them like you turn into a fucking cruise. And so like you're feeding them, you're making them happy, and you're giving them stuff on your boat.
What if their wish was to go back?
No, too bad. They're dead. But yeah,
well, then they don't get a wish. That's fucked up. Sorry, you wished the wrong thing. You don't get a wish.
Sorry,
Fuck me.
suckers.
I didn't know the goddamn rules before I died.
But yeah, this game ended up being way more complex than I thought it would be. Like with kind of like when you play Stardew Valley for the first time, when you find out all this shit and like you're like, whoa, I could do all this stuff with my farm. Same thing with the boat. And then they've added like cute little mini games with the thing, so like you can play music. And I don't know if you ever played Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. I think even Wind
Ocarina
Waker,
I have not played, no.
Wind Waker also had a thing where you would have to play for the wind, and you had your little conductor wand. And but yeah, you play this like mini game with letters and buttons, and you play music, and it just reminded me immediately of Legend of Zelda, and it was like, oh, okay. And it's just really cozy and really comforting, and the music's beautiful, the artwork's beautiful of this game. And yeah, I don't know, I like it. I'm not very far into it, I'll be honest. It's a lot longer than I expected. I was trying to look up, see how long.
So is it mostly dialogue?
Yes.
Okay.
At times I was like, you're talking too much, please shut the fuck up. But it's still pretty enjoyable. There are times...
It's not voiced, is it?
No, it's not. So you have to read it all.
Balls.
Yeah. But it's like a...
Balls.
It's like a 30-hour game. I was kind of surprised.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very long game.
Did you beat 12 minutes yet?
No, I need to play it. I need to go
Come
back
on.
to it. I know. Sorry. I literally
It's okay.
didn't play much this week. I did play a little bit of Power Wash Simulator because I'm kind of in love with that too. It's something that I could play for
You're
like...
just vibing out.
I'm just literally trying to chill and vibe out because like...
I'm fine with that. That's cool.
I need something chill right now, especially with all my like health issues going on.
Yeah.
But I will say this. I did find a mobile game. And I know it sounds really fucking... Okay, look, listen. It's a stupid idle game. And I got totally wrapped up into this idle game. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just play it when I'm fucking bored on my phone. And not doing anything. Haven't spent any money on it, which is totally fair. And I've just been playing with this idle game. And then I didn't realize how well I was doing in this idle game. And right now, for my ranking bracket, I'm number 1. It's a stupid idle game. And I've let it take over my life.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, I'm number one.
Where are your gaming principles?
I don't know. Apparently fucking in my mobile phone right now because I'm dying. But yeah, the next guy behind me, I'm like, there's like these floors that you have to beat with your fucking wizards. It's called Idol School or Idol Magic School, some shit like that. It doesn't matter because the next nerd below me is like 25 levels. Suck it, farts and roses.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Look, I'm competitive. I may be sick as fuck, but I'm still competitive, even if it's in a shitty
you're gonna go
mobile
down
game.
on top in this random mobile game no one gives a fuck about. That's true. No one can goddamn take that away from you.
No one can take it away from me. How fucking dare you? But yeah, I didn't play too much else. I feel kind of bad. I'm waiting for Valheim to drop on the 16th, next Thursday.
The update,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm really pumped.
That's cool. You know, Deathloop comes out on Monday.
I know.
And I forgot about that game.
Really? How?
Cause I just did, and I did. Okay, Jesus. I've been playing a lot of Dota.
That's fair. The only reason why I've kind of kept track of Deathloop is because it's an Arcane Studio game.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of it. Like I know. I saw the first like teaser or whatever from E3 a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And I saw the not most recent. Well, I don't think it's the most. Whatever, the Jeff Fest game summer thing.
Good old Jeff Keighley.
I saw that, but I didn't even really want to see that. I like just like not knowing that much, you know, because it's like from a studio I love.
Right.
And the game looks cool. Like the first impression, cool. Got it. Like I'm ready to play. Don't hype me up any more than that. Because I just want to go into it and go, what the fuck am I doing? You know?
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm not a trailer guy, you know? I don't know. Which is weird because I love watching and roasting, you know, the Game Awards and shit, but otherwise.
That's fair.
Like movie trailers, rarely watch those. Rarely.
Yeah. Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
News?
News. Yeah, it's time for the
I have a story.
Oh, okay.
If,
yeah, do
if
it.
you
do it.
would be so gracious.
Yeah.
It's RuneScape related.
Okay.
So there's RuneScape has many third-party clients.
Yes.
2 of them are very popular.
Oh, I think I saw you post something about this on Twitter, but yeah.
OS Buddy.
Uh-huh.
And RuneLite. Now, the team behind RuneLite, by the way, these are the de facto clients. In fact, RuneScape took features from those clients, and not all of them, and not the best ones, but the ones they liked. And they have like a list that's like approved and not approved from those third-party clients that they don't even make. But they're like, this is not cheating, basically. Like, we condone this.
Yeah.
And most of the player base plays on these. So the team behind RuneLite has been working on old school HD.
Okay.
I don't know all the details, but they've been working on it for 2 years. It's been announced for 1.5 years. And it was about to come out this week. Instead, literally the day before, I think it was the day before. It might have been a couple days before. They knew it was coming out.
Yeah.
Jagex, makers of RuneScape, are like, hey, actually, by the way, you can't do that. You can't do an HD thing because we're talking about the idea of maybe doing it ourselves.
Oh, shit.
And they knew about it for 1.5 years.
Yeah, that's shitty.
The creator, the main guy behind RuneLite, posted this thing. It got shitloads of attention on Reddit and Twitter, and Jesus Christ, the Jagex was fucking crucified. And it wasn't like the developer, like the people who actually make the game.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't really their call. Obviously, it's like some high up is like, no, we're already doing that.
Yeah.
So, but they got them to today they were like, we're gonna look at this again because it's very clear you guys are not happy about this, and we're gonna let them do their thing until we have a real product. So
gotcha.
Which is good. I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because it's gonna take them years. I mean, my God, they've been talking about Group Iron Man since 2017.
Oh my God, and it took them
Hasn't
that
come out
long?
yet. Hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, no.
It's fucking crazy. So HD, gonna be a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it sucked because, even companies. So the old school team at RuneScape is like really known for being almost too open with the community and like involved and taking questions and they pull every update, like almost everything that gets added to the game. They pull, and it has to pass 75%.
Jesus.
If it doesn't pass, it doesn't get in the fucking game.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, this it started out as a great feels good community thing. Like, yeah, they give a shit what we think, and it sort of swung into the like 75% of the player base is PVMers, and the 25% are PVE or PvPers, and the PvPers never get what they want. So, there's a little bit of a problem with the situation, but overall it's a good thing. But you think a developer who is that close to the community and engaged and all that shit wouldn't make an error like this, but they fucking did.
Yeah. It's weird because like it doesn't cost. Would they charge for the HD edition? That's the thing I don't understand. This game is free to play, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
So it doesn't.
I have no fucking idea.
Why would it matter if you use the third? It's like Minecraft and shares.
Yeah, it's like
it doesn't make any
the only
sense.
argument I've heard is they want people on their client, which is fair enough, but they're already allowing and condoning and going out of their way to
for
list
third-party
the
clients.
things that are allowed in the other apps. Like it just doesn't add up. I have no idea.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I don't know what the motivation is. I mean, they must have one. Maybe they were trying to monetize it, which is shitty.
Yeah.
No one's gonna fucking
Or
pay
they
for
had
that.
like ads built into it or something like that for monetization.
They're already doing the free to play version of old school.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
So maybe it's that, take it away for the ad revenue. But then why still allow? Okay, that doesn't make sense. But that's funny that you bring.
Well,
this
no,
up.
I mean they can shove their ads into the actual game if they want. Like it wouldn't. Yeah, they could still do that.
So the third-party clients, do they have ads?
If you're free to play, yeah.
Okay, so they do still have ads. Okay, I guess I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but like I said, those are allowed already.
Yeah.
Now, so yeah.
That's fucking silly.
Yeah. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
I would love to know what their reasoning is, but.
Okay. Well, it's funny that you bring this up because GTA 2 Take-Two is suing over something similar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like for whatever reason, Take-Two has always liked to sue their modders, but for some reason, GTA modders or just any of those games like Red Dead Redemption, like that guy who was remaking all of Red Dead Redemption using the same assets and then trying to sell it. Yeah, that's fair. I can understand why that project got sued into the ground. But this new project called RE3, it was a modding group working to reverse engineer GTA 3 and Vice City to make them playable on new platforms, right? So on the newer consoles. They weren't going to be charging or anything from my understanding, but they were basically going to be upgrading the games so they were playable again.
Yeah, but that's loss of revenue if they ever want to do a remake.
Unfortunately, yeah. So that's in light of everything that's been happening, and the rumors going around that these remasters are actually being done for GTA 3, San Andreas, and Vice City. I could see why this lawsuit is happening. But the thing is, this project for RE3 started back in 2018. So they've known about it for at least 4 years.
Jesus Christ.
And so the project's obviously on hold. And they have like part of the code released and it's public because they have to, but it's only on read, so you can only read parts of it and everything. But yeah, so they're basically kind of shit out of luck I'm sure the courts will unfortunately rule in Take-Two's favor. But it's just really shitty. They're like, oh yeah, we want the money from this now, even though we've neglected these games for how many years, and our fan base has wanted them. And when somebody starts actually doing it, we can see that we can make money from it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand in their sense. I still don't fucking understand why RuneScape would get upset.
This is why modders need to only work on games that no one gives a fuck about.
What would be a modded game that you would like to see modded that nobody would give a fuck about?
I mean, most of the games I played back in the day already do have a lot of mods.
It's true.
And I can play everything. You know, like, this situation doesn't apply to me because I can play those games whenever I want. You know? I don't need a console port of those fucking games.
It's another reason to hate consoles.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate them.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know, I kind of do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. PC's so nice.
I know. It really is. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have non-depressing news?
We have some funny shit that happens.
Hey. That's hilarious. That's cool. I like that. What's next?
Sony.
My guy, my bud.
So
Windows. I know I was talking trash about the consoles, but when does that PS5 come available, huh? When you restocking that shit, huh?
Well, I
do want to play Returnal. I want to play some Returnal, bud.
I know a lot of people want to play Returnal. Also, people want to play Horizon Forbidden West when that comes out. So
God of War, whenever the fuck that is.
Yeah, that's in February.
There's at least 3 games I'll play.
Yeah, but
I mean, not Horizon. I don't know. I didn't get into that game. Anyway,
really?
Sorry.
Anyway,
what?
So
Yeah.
the thing is, Sony originally offered back in 2020 September. They said that Horizon Forbidden West was going to be among the games that had a free upgrade from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. But when they announced, when they announced the pre-order recently, just like a couple of days ago, they said that there was no upgrade plan path available for the game. Of course, people were upset. Now, the thing is, this game is hell of expensive. The deluxe edition is $80, the collector's edition is $200, and the Regalia edition is $259. While other games like Ghost of Tsushima, the Director's Cut, as well as Death Stranding Director's Cut will be available on the PlayStation 4 right now with like an upgrade available for those games. Sony, for whatever reason, was specifically saying, nah, if you want to play this game, you'll have to buy it on the PlayStation 4, and then you'll have to buy the PlayStation 5 version, which is $20 more than the PlayStation 4 version. Oh, and also you can't get this game, or can't get a system still. It's just so stupid. Yeah, the game is like $70.
Do we need a collector's edition and a Regalia edition? 200 and 250? What the fuck?
Yeah, they're fucking. It's what they come with.
How many people really? I mean, I guess the thing is you sell out of the big one, right?
Yeah.
And then people are like, well, I guess I'll get the other one.
I guess I'll get the other one.
I just can't imagine anyone choosing the middle tier. If you're gonna spend $200 on a game you like, you're probably gonna spend $250.
Yeah, you're just gonna go big or go home. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, so people got mad and said, Sony, you promised us this. And they were like, okay, I guess we'll go back on what we originally said. And so now they're offering the upgrade for free. And everybody's like, yay, wow. Sony. But that's what they originally offered. It's so stupid because people are like, oh, good job, Sony. You actually kept your fucking word.
After being bullied into it.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it works, I guess.
Abso-fucking-lutely how it works.
Jagex had to be bullied. You know, who's bullying Take-Two? We gotta get some people on that.
We should probably get some people to bully
Not the developers, not the individuals, you fucking animals.
The board of directors.
Company.
Oh, company? Sure.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Basically.
Yeah, same thing.
Board of directors, CEO. I don't know who you should go after, but it's not the janitors. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah, go after the janitors.
I actually do.
What the fuck did I do? I don't fucking want this job. Goodbye. Could you imagine?
And there's one janitor that's like he tells all his friends that he's in the video game industry, and he's just like telling them about the story, and they already think he's full of shit, so they don't even believe him. Like, oh, sure, they're coming after you, bud.
You don't understand. You don't understand what we have to deal with.
Like, yeah, I'm sure.
Anyway, I want to skip the next one. We're gonna go to talk about Stardew Valley is an esport. Would you play in competitive Stardew Valley?
No.
Really?
I don't even know how to play the fucking game.
What?
All I know how to do is go in the fucking mine.
I knew you were gonna
okay?
say that. I knew you were gonna fucking say that. So on September 4th last week,
I made like 2 things at the farm, and then I was like, okay, I'm
gonna go back to
gonna
my
go
mines.
get this miner's cough.
I'm gonna go get it. Goodbye. No, so on September 4th, 4 teams were competing for a prize pool of 40 fucking K.
What?
Yep, this is why I was asking. Do you want to play competitive Stardew Valley?
No, still no. There's $50,000 Warzone tournaments. I don't compete in those either.
That's true. What about those Dota tournaments, though? Hey, you're gonna lose money on that one. Hey,
I am gonna lose money on this. Yeah, I apparently hate money.
I hate money.
I figured it out.
Statement by Portz. So each team was given a beach co-op farm. They had 3 hours to complete as many challenges from a list of over 100 challenges. And these challenges were designed by a streamer named UnsurpassedZ, who commentated the Stardew Valley Cup alongside with the creator, Concerned Ape, aka Eric Baron. And but the thing is, like, each task was given a different level of points. So, like, giving Pam her pale ale was like 5 points, and then getting to the bottom of the skull cavern was like 50 points or 20 points. I can't remember. But, like, in addition, every half an hour there was a $50 point challenge that was thrown at the people, and they're like, hey, you have 30 minutes, do this 50 and you'll get 50 points. And so, like, it would throw people off because they didn't know what those were. They knew what the other 100 tasks were, but they didn't know what these other, like, random ones. Anyway, so
right,
these teams had 2 weeks to prepare for the event. First place went to a group called the Sandy's Candies, and they got they got 28K to split between all 4 of them.
God, that's awesome.
Right? And then second place got 10K, third place got 4K, and then fourth place got 1.6K, which, I mean, split between 4 of my friends.
I mean, being able to say that you won money competitively competing.
It's Stardew Valley.
Redundant. Yeah, Stardew Valley. That's awesome.
Right?
Good for them.
I thought it was really cute.
How many teams did you say?
There was it was 4 teams for this. Just for
So one person didn't win anything?
I think so.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, maybe it was more than 4, but, like, yeah, I don't remember. But Sandy's Candies ended up winning. And
congratulations, Sandy's Candies. That's wild. I don't know that skill set's ever going to earn you another dime, but you had fun, I assume.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
How long was the actual event? Like, how
3
long did they,
hours.
like, cast it? Okay, 3 hours.
Yeah, they had 3 hours. So it was probably a little
That's a
over,
fucking
but
long
yeah.
time to like hype cast Stardew Valley.
He's
I'm
going
gonna
for
watch
it.
this.
He's going
Honestly, I'm
for
probably
it.
gonna watch this at work tomorrow.
Yeah, there is a link
Sounds
to it
fun.
on Unsurpassed Twitch still. It's still up.
Okay.
And I think there's even footage of the winners because I think they streamed it as well. So, but Anyway,
Dope.
you ready for some fake news?
That was awesome, by the way. That was like my favorite story in the last year.
I tried to find some really good, cute stuff, and that was one of them. The rest of it is just depressing for the rest of the day.
I'm surprised I didn't know about that. Why aren't people fucking talking about that?
I don't know.
I saw a fucking news article that said Stardew Valley passed 15 million in sales.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? I want to know about this shit. 15 million in sales doesn't do nothing for me.
I found it from his Twitter.
Could entertain me for 3 hours.
I found it from Concerned Ape's Twitter, so he was talking about it. Anyway.
Is that the developer?
Yes.
Okay.
This
is he legally obligated to get into crypto because he has an ape-related thing?
Probably. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. Fake news. So, we're going to talk about some real news. Oh,
shit. First time ever. All the other stories were fake. Let's go.
So.
Not this episode. All of them.
So, I think most people.
That Activision shit, we made it up.
It's all made up. Yeah, obviously. I just want to slander fucking that company into the ground.
Look, we did. We got Asmund to play fucking Final Fantasy 14.
That was all us. Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What are we doing?
So the Afghanistan crisis has been escalating for the past couple of weeks. This isn't an actual news podcast. If you don't know what the
I was like, Jesus Christ. What are we fucking breaking points?
Yeah.
Fucking I can't name another show. It's like the most niche show. Fuck. What's a show? The View? Do they talk about politics? I don't know.
Yes, we are The View now.
CNN. That's
CNN.
a show.
That's a news channel. Yes. So if you don't know what's going on over there, it's crazy for the past couple of weeks. Anyway, so it started with the Republic's this other and 3 other news channels over in the Middle East that was claiming these visuals were from the ongoing military conflict between resistance fighters in Afghanistan and the Taliban. Now,
and they were.
No. So the videos that were being displayed are actually from Arma 3. And the thing is, the video had been passed around so much and compressed, and it was starting to pixelate and look really fucking grainy and really fucking shitty that it was kind of hard to tell. But there's YouTube links of the exact where they exactly got the footage. It's the exact same thing from this YouTube video. And it's an A10.
Christ, that is amazing.
It's an A10 Warthog versus an anti-air tank. And they're just comparing the bullets and just comparing these two things. It's just literally an Arma 3 comparison video. And they took it and they ran with it. And these 4 or 5 news channels, and then eventually it got to India, and India fucking escalated it all the way up to India Today, which is their biggest news channel out there. It was just really funny to see people fucking reacting and freaking out to this whole video, and then it ends up being from a video game. So
this is now my favorite story.
Because they have real shots from what's happening over in Afghanistan and Pakistan, and then it cuts to the Arma footage, and it is so grainy and so bad, and it's so funny because they put exclusive on there. They wrote exclusive hiatus TV, the one of the news channels team and stuff like that. And yeah,
how do they must know they don't have the rights to, they obviously stole it from someone.
Or somebody sent it to them playing a joke. Is my guess.
Yes. Well, yeah, but sorry, I don't mean steal, but they got it from somewhere else.
Oh, absolutely.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if you click on the link I just sent you, it links the video and them reporting on it, Republic reporting on it, and then right below it is the YouTube video in much higher quality. It's the funniest fucking shit. So, my question is for you and everybody, if you guys could have one video game clip added to the news and people treat it real, what would yours be?
I don't know.
Can I go with mine?
Yeah.
I want a rampage of somebody's GTA first time playing. Like GTA 3, people playing that for the first time and then just going on a rampage where you're just running over a bunch of people. And
that's a good one.
And I want the news report on it.
Like hiding in behind like a fucking motel.
Yeah.
In that game, just like 5-starred fucking shooting rocket launchers at helicopters and
Where is he getting this ammunition? What is happening?
shit.
Where is he hiding it all?
Drawing circles and shit. Like, we think this is a bazooka. Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah. I saw that the other day, and I literally was laughing so hard I was crying. And yeah, I sent it to my roommate. I can hear, and I heard him downstairs start laughing really fucking hard about it. He's like, "Is this real?" And he came running upstairs. He's like, "Is this real?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're fucking reporting on it right now."
That's insane.
Arma 3. Ruining the news for the Middle East and India. Anyway, so last thing. I wasn't actually going to bring this up originally, but the story kind of escalated because I believe everybody's entitled to their opinion. Do you know what I'm going to talk about?
No.
I don't know if you've seen this. I'm actually kind of surprised you haven't heard about this. Anyway, so...
You haven't said anything yet, except there's a difference of opinions.
A difference of opinions. Do you know who the CEO, or the former, I guess former now, spoilers. The former CEO of Tripwire, John Gibson.
Who the fuck is Tripwire?
Tripwire, they make such amazing titles such as Killing Floor and Manhunter.
Oh, no,
and
I have
honestly,
no idea. Who the fuck is that?
You're not missing out much. But,
okay.
So, I think it was on Monday, or maybe it was over the Labor Day weekend, specifically.
Who the fuck? Why would I know this?
I don't know, because it was all over Twitter.
I didn't know about the Stardew thing.
I guess get on Twitter more?
Apparently, Afghanistan exists. I didn't know that either.
So, this is what happened. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinions, even though I don't agree with what he said. I think he's a huge
I bet I do.
D-bag.
I bet I do. What is it? What did he say?
So, he said how he is basically a pro-life developer and how he was really proud that Texas passed these abortion laws over the week. And he was like just all on fucking board for it. He's like, fuck yeah. No one's getting an abortion in Texas.
And I'm going to hunt them down if they do.
Well, actually, there's that whole thing. But we're not going there because I'm just going to fucking scream.
What the reference is.
Anyway.
God damn it. I do know very select things.
Are you sure?
Okay.
What about Pakistan?
Yeah. Pakistan, they have an army supporting the Taliban against Northern Alliance in Panjshir.
Oh, shit.
It's the title of the thing that you linked before.
You said it so smart for 2 seconds. You took it away from yourself. Anyway, so like I said, he came out loud and proud that he was a pro-life developer. And many people on Twitter got very upsetty. Cliff, our boy Cliffy B, he asked him kindly to stop following him. Corey Barlong, from God of War, he fucking completely unloaded on this dude. And so there was like a lot of people mad at him. A lot of women.
By the way, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
To be clear.
That's fair.
Like, you can behave however you want, but come on. Like, people, like, an entire state voted for this. Like, I mean, not the entire state.
Yeah.
But we all know what Texas is like. I mean, it's less like that now that all the Californians are moving there. But still, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like ruining relationships just because I don't agree on something. I mean, yeah, you can get hysterical about it and call,
Right.
get, but it's like day to day, this is not going to affect your fucking working relationship with this motherfucker.
Right, until it does, and that's what started happening. So after all this, like backlash on Twitter and everything, and him defending himself, studios started cutting ties. The first one was Shipwright, and Shipwright Studios, from my understanding, they're a talent studio. They basically pimp out developers, and they've been working with them for over 3 years, helping them with stuff. Torn Banner was the next one to denounce this whole thing. They're the developers of Chivalry 2, which is published by Tripwire, stated that his perspective was not shared by its team and does not reflect the games that it creates. Quote, the statement stands in opposition of what we believe about women's rights, the studio wrote. So, after all the fallout, people starting leaving the company and all this other shit, there was some damage control. And so, basically,
in the form of?
in form of forcing him to resign is my assumption. Is
right.
What happened. So the company Tripwire came out with a huge announcement stating that he's allowed to state his things, but his comments also disregard the values of the rest of the team and their partners and the much broader the community that is part of Tripwire. The vice president of the company, Alan Wilson, is going to basically take over as temporary CEO. But luckily Alan's been with the company since 2005. I
bet this whole thing is fake.
Do you think so?
No one gave a fuck about Tripwire yesterday, and now all of a sudden people give a shit.
I mean, I'm still not gonna
who the CEO is. Alan, what's his name?
Wilson.
I was gonna say Watts, but I stopped myself.
I figured it sounded like it. So, I've always been a person to say you're entitled to your opinion, and people are allowed to not buy from you and break ties for you.
Yes, 100%. Everything that I've seen here is 100% allowed.
Yeah. I also immediately went to Steam as soon as I read his tweet, and I'm like, ignore developer, ignore publisher. Immediately.
But they got the bad man out.
They got the bad man out. We'll see what they come out with. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Killing Floor. I guess.
Now, when it comes out 8 years from now that Alan's been molesting his employees, we're going to have a problem.
They'll fall in the wake of Activision. Jesus Christ.
That'd be wild. You kick somebody out for supporting pro-life or whatever.
And then you put in
that guy's been doing way
worse shit, sexually assaulting people. Oh, God.
They're like, well, in that case, he would really need to support women's right to choose.
God damn it, Portz.
We got there.
Got it.
We fucking got
Gabe's
there.
gonna die. Gabe's literally gonna choke on his food while he's listening to our podcast one day. You're gonna kill your Dota partner.
Gabe is the new Todd Howard. He's mentioned every episode.
Oh, is he now? Maybe he could be the
3 in a row, I think.
Maybe he could be the guest host if I have to have surgery.
I think he would love that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Be like,
you're invited, Gabe. If you make it to this part, you're invited. If you don't make it to this part, you're not a real fan.
You'll never know.
Fuck you.
You'll never know.
And that game we lost, it was your fault.
Was it actually his fault? Was he feeding?
No, it was definitely my fault. It was definitely my fault.
Were you fucking feeding?
I got overconfident.
Oh, God damn
I got
Portz.
overconfident on my lone druid.
Oh.
We first phase picked a hero that is very counterable.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was too good to fail. I Titanic myself. That's what happened.
To sink? Lone Druid.
What?
You were too big to sink. Lone Druid, too big to sink.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Turns out not correct. We lost.
Not correct at all.
After 57 minutes, though, we gave them a good,
Give them a good
run for their
beatdown?
money.
Did you put Radiance on
But
the
it was
bear?
an entertaining game for people because, that hero's literally never picked right now.
Really?
Yeah.
He was always one of my favorite characters, but I also did stupid
Did you ever
shit
watch?
on him.
Did you watch like Pro Dota, like when like TI2, TI3?
No.
Does the name Admirable Admiral Bulldog mean anything to you?
Vaguely.
Okay. Anyway, he was famous for ratting with Lone Druid and
Would he put Radiance on the
Nature's
bear?
Prophet. Yeah. Mhm.
That's the best.
I didn't do that.
I did stupid toxic shit when I used to play, and I used to put Radiance on a bear, and I would get a fucking scatty on my main, and then I would just do stupid shit and chase people with the fucking bear.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll pop
That's
out of
one
nowhere.
nice thing about the bear is you have you basically have 12 slots to work
Yeah.
with items.
Or you get
Great.
bashers on the bear, and then they're fucking stun locked, and then they're stuck with the Radiance, and then you pop out of the woods with a scatty, and then you're just like, hi. See, I know some Dota shit. Fuck you all.
Damn. Yeah, Scotty is. That's a deep cut.
Sorry.
No. Goddamn.
I would also get scatty on fucking Keeper of the Light, but that's beside the point. It was fun.
Do we need to have a conversation?
What?
No, I'm kidding. You can do some dumb shit,
I'm not doing
especially
some
back
dumb
in the
shit.
day. Now Dota's so fucking figured out. Like even the worst players know, sort of what to do.
I'm sure none of the people that I used to play Dota with back in 4.28 will remember this, but we used to go stupid things where we would play like strength heroes, and then we would get 3 Knolls and a Dagon, and it didn't matter because he would just ult on the person, and they'd be like, what the fuck? And then you would Dagon them, and they would die. And they would be very upset with you. And they're like, but...
Sorry, which hero did you do this on?
Pudge.
Pudge? Okay, this is the moment that Gabe dies, okay? He just died in his car on the way home from work. I hope you're
would
happy.
hook them.
You just ruined a family
Nom on them.
with your Dota anecdote.
You would hook them, nom them, and then if they didn't die, you would Dagon them, and then they wouldn't even know what to do.
That's disgusting.
It was so good.
Do you know what Rod of Atos is?
I think that's past my time.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm old school.
Well, whatever.
I'm old school. I'm sorry.
What people do now, if they can't hit hooks, they just blink ult on Pudge. And then hook at the end.
Jesus. That's pretty bad. Anyway, this is now Dota Shining Podcast.
The Dota Shining Podcast.
Dota Shining Podcast. Thank you guys for listening. That's pretty much it for the
Yeah,
news.
thanks. It's been fun for us. I don't know what it's been like for you. Probably crazy.
Yeah, lots of emotions.
Hopefully you were wearing headphones. Otherwise your family or coworkers or the general public hate you.
Oh, God, could you imagine?
Somebody should do a fucking thing. It's not going to be me because I don't have time for things. I mean, I do, but I won't. Have you seen Star Trek 4?
Is that the whale one? No.
Yes.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. You remember the guy on the bus with the music?
Yes.
The metal music?
Yes.
And Spock like knocks him out
Yeah.
and shit. Somebody should do that. But it's our podcast playing like a funny part. And then Jim, or not Jim, fucking Captain Kirk is like, could you turn that damn noise down? And then just like during the podcast, like it doesn't make as much sense with because the music's like fuck you while he flips him off, but it could be like a funny part where he's like fuck you, and then our podcast is playing. It'd be funny.
That'd be great. 10 out of 10.
Or it could be us saying fuck you. I don't know. It could be this moment
Fuck
right now,
you.
me explaining the fucking bit. Anyway, that'd be fun.
That'd be great. Anybody have video editing abilities? Cool. Get on that.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do that. Go
Do
ahead.
it.
Thank
We
you.
love you.
Appreciate it. I'll pay you $1.
Yeah. I got a penny in my PayPal account.
$1 and 1
There
penny.
you go.
It costs 3 pennies to move that penny, so actually you owe us a little bit back.
It's just like when you pay your editors. Don't put them in exposure. Pay them $1 and 3 pennies, maybe.
Yeah, podcast but outside pays their guests $1.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Anyway.
All right.
Thanks, people, or animals that are listening.
Yeah. Whatever works for you.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitch and Twitter at EvilSpaceBunny and TheRealPortz, and our podcast at Ignore Backlog. Please. Also continue to share us because we really do appreciate that and we love you.
Absolutely. We're bigger than ever. Too big to fail. Let's go.
Too big to sink. Let's go. All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wait, where's the stop? There it is.
That's going in, by the way.